two, and one. And we're on to the next topic. The next and last topic for this evening is because it is that time of, I know y'all see the background. Is that time of season. Y'all heard me talk about Mariah Carey this week. All I want for Christmas is you, Jingle Bell Rock, all that. So it's that time of year. But this time of year also brings along sadness for others. So the topic is what happened to the Christmas spirit and what can we do, the Christmas and the holiday spirit, what can we do to bring it back, to fix this situation? Because I want to be happy in the holiday season. And Lisa, it is your turn to go ahead and kick it off for us.
So a couple of things about that question that I would want to take a look at more closely. So during this time of year, you get seasonal affective disorder. So you tend to lose the sunlight, your vitamin D actually goes down. And therefore, if you are of a certain age, you tend to actually get more depressed around this year because of your vitamin deficiency, because you don't see the sun as much. So there's that you're already fighting biologically against. Two, this year in particular, we've had a lot of discussion around families not getting along because of the political climate that we live in. That's the nicest way I could probably say that. And a lot of families are very much so split generationally around some of the topics that we were just talking about, like, women's health, abortions, immigration laws, pregnancy, things like that. And it's heated. It's not a conversation where you go, "Oh, Dad, don't say that." They're, very passionate about what's going on in the world right now. And there's that. But you also have the ideology that Norman Rockwell put into place, where, everybody's around the family, turkey, and they're doing, they're talking and laughing, and we don't have that anymore. Families are getting smaller. You are more spread apart. It's not like you live next door to your cousins anymore, because of the way that the economy is and where the jobs are. It's easier to move nowadays. It's cheaper to move nowadays than it ever before. Transportation's easier than it ever has been. So you don't find people staying where they grow up a lot, and you're finding people are more spread out, thus not having the kind of quote unquote Norman Rockwell Christmases that we might have grown up with. So there's all of those pieces to the holiday spirit that you're talking about.
Yeah.
But the consumerism, if you wanted to add that into the whole holiday spirit situation, in the 1950s, I believe, up until the 1950s, I think it was 50s, Santa was in a green suit. And it wasn't until Coca-Cola got a hold of him did he become red and white.
That's true.
And that, I feel like, is a kind of like window into the future of what it was going to be like for Christmas going forward. It wasn't going to be your normal, like, hey, toys and family type stuff. Like, that kind of showcased the consumerism that you were going to see in the future. I was looking at footage of Black Fridays from like the 80s and early 90s where people were getting trampled into malls. There was like thousands of people outside waiting for the Black Friday. There was fights and things of that sort. Retailers were open on Thanksgiving night, opening, 4 o'clock, 3 o'clock in the morning, things like that to help with the lines and the people and all of that kind of stuff. So I really feel like we've progressed outside of the holiday spirit, quote unquote, and until we can kind of combat some of the things I was talking about, I don't think we can get back to it. And I think holiday spirit is going to mean something different to you and I than it is going to be to your kids, to your kids' kids, because they're going to be growing up in a different world than we are.
I agree. Look, you encapsulated that perfectly. I truly, how are we going to get it back? You didn't give them that. You don't think it's going to happen?
I don't think we are. I honestly don't. I don't think that you're going to get back to that kind of like holiday spirit, non-commercialism, Norman Rockwell Christmases anymore. I think they're gone. And I think they're going to be gone, especially since the boomer generation is getting to the age of, nursing home.
Yeah. Wow. Wow. That just made me sad in itself. Oh my
I'm not
God.
saying that people aren't going to have holiday spirit. I just think the traditional holiday spirit that you and I might be used to
Yes.
is no longer.
I totally agree. Everything that you just said, like I said, encapsulated it perfectly. Um, it's I know for me, to be honest, I remember growing up and just being excited just around just even starting at Thanksgiving, just being
Mhm.
excited. You're gonna see your cousins and
Mhm.
you're gonna get to dress up and go and just dance and sing and everybody's hugging and kissing and eating dinners together, and it's just all of this fun, all of that, and then it leads definitely into Christmas and
Mhm.
everybody's jingle bell and going out and feeding the hungry and singing
Yeah.
Christmas. I haven't seen or heard Christmas carolers in probably, how old am I? Probably like 20 years. I don't even know if
Well,
that's
you gotta
still a thing.
understand about safety too. Like, it's not as safe as it used to
Safe in
be
the
to go
world.
around and knock on people's doors. It's
It's
scary
not.
out
It
there.
is scary. So I mean that portion I totally missed. The Christmas, like you said, Lisa. People, I tried to text my cousins actually just recently, like, man, I miss you guys for Thanksgiving. I miss the days when we used to all be together, and now we don't see each other on the holidays at all.
Hmm.
You know what I mean? Christmas, the same thing. I mean, I remember
Hmm.
waking up Christmas morning, being excited. You know what I mean? Being excited, putting cookies out for Santa, and my mom and dad, chestnuts roasting on open fire. You hear it playing, and you watching
Yep.
the Christmas story, and my mom's favorite was National Lampoon's Christmas
Vacation. Yep.
Vacation, and we would watch those movies, and it was just a sense of joy, and you see the lights, and you just it's just a spirit, but that has totally died down. Honestly, basically on what you're saying is just people aren't as together anymore.
Mhm.
People have taken, if they have a family, R4 and no more, it's just us.
Mhm.
um and just isolated themselves, and like you said, a lot of tear downs in the family just because of political things and
Mhm.
people just having disagreements. Like I have a friend, I mean, I know that they wish that they never, but I mean, they stopped talking to their parent
Mhm.
around the Christmas time, and then parent died, and now they regret that, and every Christmas they're super depressed. So a lot of people get depressed around Christmas time as well. Like you
Mhm.
said, the sun is it's dark. You start thinking about losses, and you start like, oh my gosh, and the Christmas spirit is gone. I
Yeah.
don't I and the fact that what you said, and the capital aspect of it, the people are depressed because of the fact that the kids are super, they raise their kids to be super materialistic, and now you have cashed out all your credit cards, you have taken out loans just so people can be happy on the 25th, and now when that bill comes January 6th, you're looking sad,
Yep.
you're looking crazy, and now but hey, you made it rain for your kids on the
Yeah.
25th, but that stuff, and finance, I mean, the everything is higher, and where we live is higher.
Yeah.
Yeah, eggs $4, milk, I mean, so it's like, am I gonna get a gift, or am I gonna get food to eat
Food.
now? You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Am I gonna get
And
the food? And
And I think
our
too, like, I think that there is a level of lackluster too, because
yes.
we have Amazon and we have all of
Oh,
these ways to get things
yes.
almost immediately. Like, I don't know what to get my partner because I don't know what he wants for Christmas because I'm like, you just send it to the house. Like, he just bought a whole bunch of stuff off of Amazon, had it shipped to the house. I'm like, that was what I was gonna get you for Christmas. I have no idea what to fucking get you. So, and because of that, like, that ruins it for the Christmas
Yes,
time, unless you
it
find
does.
something that's super unique that you have to wait for. I mean, Christmas time has lost a lot of its luster because of the ability to deliver things directly to your door. Because, every
True.
day's Christmas. Or if you get super drunk or high at night, the next time you get a package, it's like Christmas because you don't remember purchasing it.
You
It's
don't even
great.
remember. You're like,
Yeah.
oh my god, where did I get these
Yeah.
shoes
Oh,
from?
yeah. Look at that.
Yeah, I don't think we're gonna ever get that back either, Lisa.
I don't think so either.
I don't think so. I don't think even. people care anymore. I mean, I see the light shows out here where I live at, and I'm like, you guys, you're doing it to be in competition. It's not even for, there's a place that I work. I don't know if you know anything about it, but I'm not going to even mention it. I talk to people, and they're like, I've got to make sure that my stuff is better than my neighbors. So can
Oh,
you? I'm like, wait, what? So we're
yeah.
competing. So you're involving me in these shenanigans. But hey, let's beat them. You know what I mean? So
Yeah. Well, and my
how was
favorite
that?
is like I get so worn out because we work where we work that by the time Christmas does show up, I'm like, I'm over it. I'm done with it. Like we've sold out of all of our Christmas shit. I'm done looking at lights. I'm done looking at the stupid Grinches. Like by the time Christmas rolls around, I am over it by a lot because you see
Yeah,
me like at the beginning of the season, I'm all like, yay, we're getting Christmas,
yeah.
yay. And then halfway through like December, I'm like, get it out of it, get it out
Yeah.
of the door. I'm fucking done. I hate everybody. Shut up. Don't look at me. Don't look me in the eyes.
Look away. Look away.
Look
Did you
away.
want any hot chocolate and
Yeah,
extra
no, no one gets hot
marshmallow?
chocolate. No one gets anything. Shut up. Go back to work.
Yes, yes. But I really hope that's going to be my dream, and I'm gonna.
Yeah.
So I try to do things. Um, like this year, one of my things I told my family, I want us to be together, and I want us to go to see a play. I've been dying to get my family to go see the Christmas Carol.
Oh, come
Down.
on.
I want them to see the Christmas Carol. I'm like, well, we need to do this as a family, not just
Yeah.
me and your mom. No, like as a family.
Yes.
Go down there, dress really nice. I'll wear a shirt and tie and suit. Dress really nice. Go
Nice.
down and watch the Christmas Carol. Go and have a nice little dinner, and go walk around and just see the lights.
Mhm.
Together. And I think that's that. Even in my family, and that's only four of us. We miss that. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
We don't. I threw our Christmas tree up just the other day, and I'm just out here. I'm all happy, and I'm fluffing things, and I'm like, where does this Grinch sign go? And I'm putting the Grinch sign up, and I'm like, my wife's like, I'll put the balls and things up on there, and the box is still there, and there the balls and everything. All the decorations are still in there. So like, the tree is up. There's the Grinch, and there's the Nutcracker. Where's everything else?
Yeah.
Child, that's what she gave me. Child, like, okay,
Yeah.
okay. So, I'm gonna